Hi, this is the third video on climate change. If you haven't watched the first and second video, please watch it before you watch this video. So in this video, I would like to cover three questions. The first question is why global warming occurs even though there's both positive and negative feedback occurring at the same time. And if you want to know more about the positive and negative feedback, please refer to the last previous video. And the second question is what is adaptation and mitigation strategy? And the last question is what are some of the examples for the adaptation and mitigation strategies. So in general, this video will be about adaptation and mitigation strategy on climate change. But before we do that, let's talk about the severity of global warming. The average annual temperature on Earth is constantly increasing, and as of 2021, it is estimated that the temperature is 1.1 degree higher than the pre-industrial times, and the carbon dioxide level also exceeds 410 parts per million, which is also 0.041%, which is 45% higher than the pre-industrial time. This can lead to the question, why is there increase in severity of global warming even though there's a positive and negative feedback occurring at the same time? The answer to this question is that the positive feedback is much bigger and occurring at the larger scale compared to the negative feedback. So that's why the global warming is getting more severe as the time passes by. Now, I would like to talk a bit about adaptation and mitigation strategy to combat climate change. Adaptation and mitigation strategies are both used to minimize the damage caused by climate change. And adaptation strategy aims for the humanity to adapt to the changing weather system and minimize the damage caused by extreme weather such as flooding, drought, and hurricanes. And it is considered as a short-term solution, while mitigation strategy aims to reduce the frequency and magnitude of extreme weather caused by global warming, and this can be classified as a long-term solution. So let me explain about some of the examples on the adaptation strategy. For example, early warning system for flooding allows people to escape in advance before the flood inundates their house and properties. And desalination of the seawater can reduce the impact of the water scarcity, and introducing more mosquito net reduces the mosquito-borne diseases such as malaria and dengue, and building an emergency shelter which is used during natural disaster can be helpful in reducing the damage. These four examples all contribute in the mitigation of the damage caused by climate change, but it doesn't solve the problem climate change itself, as the extreme weather still continue to occur even though we try to come up with this solution. That's why there's a mitigation strategy. Mitigation strategy will include levying a carbon tax to reduce carbon dioxide emission, geoengineering, which includes carbon capturing, and ocean fertilization to reduce the acidification of the ocean, and more renewable energy such as hydropower, wind, and geothermal, and change in diet, which includes less meat and more vegetable, And using energy efficient types can all reduce the impact of global warming. The fourth and fifth example is the individual solution that everyone of us can take part, while first to third part is generally done by the society and the governments. So in conclusion, there's a constant increase in global temperature as a positive feedback has a more stronger impact than the negative feedback. And adaptation aims to reduce the damage caused by climate change, while mitigation aims to reduce the magnitude of climate change. Examples of adaptation strategy includes early warning system and desalination plant, while example of mitigation strategy includes carbon tax, renewable energy, and geoengineering. Thank you.